good morning, everyone. Today's topic is very, very important, but the kind of audience which I feel that you, 5 are the most serious people for e-waste and plastic waste, knowing as well as you must be concerned about it. So my topic given to me is plastic and e-waste management, recycling and resource management. Uh, from all my sessions, and I firmly believe that all our environmental problems are associated with our consumption patterns. I think everybody would agree. There is no doubt about it. Next, please. This is a yeah, so these are some figures, like why I have tried to give some figures is, unless we know the, what do you call, magnitude of the problem, we cannot solve it. So the magnitude is, like our GDP growth is increasing, you all know, and we are projecting about 8.7%. Manufacturing rate is increasing, projected at 7%. Our population will be 3.5 billion by 2050. And our urban population will double by 2031. Material requirement, which I told you just because it's related to consumption pattern, as we increase more and more consumption, our material requirement is increasing. And material requirement is increasing from 8 to 9 billion tons per annum just now, to 15 billion by 2031 and 25 billion by 2050. Waste generation, we all know, although CPCB figures, they say that it is reducing, but I don't agree. So that is why I have stuck to my figures only, that it is 62 millions per ton per annum just now, and projected to be 165 millions to by 20, sorry? कहाँ से आवाज आ रही है? Oh. So, and it is projected to be 165 million tons by 2031 and to 450 million tons by 2050. Here I would like to draw your attention. You must have seen that by the World Environment Day 2015 theme was Use with Care. And that time in the commentary they had said, if we continue doing the same as we are doing, by 2050 we would be requiring 3 planet Earth like us to accommodate our waste. So you can understand the magnitude of the problem. And land required for this would be 66 hectares per annum, which is for the landfill and all, you all know that much. And government's target for 5 trillion economy by 2050. So how we will achieve more production, more waste? Next, please. So this is the material requirement projections by Niti Aayog, which I have already told. Next, please. I'll do a little fast. Next, please. I would skip. These are the kind of waste which come under this solid waste category. Solid waste rules are different, which are basically for domestic waste. But otherwise, these are the various categories of waste for we have, the ministry has made rules, and they are the most potent requirement of the these days. Yes, next please. We generate around 67 million tons of waste. Out of 62 million is municipal solid waste, which is around 50 to 70%. Plastic waste is around 12%. Hazardous waste is again around something 10%. E-waste is 1% of our total waste, and biomedical waste is also around 0.5%. Next, please. So coming to plastic waste, because my topic is plastic and e-waste, coming to plastic waste, you know that we are the least consumer, per capita consumer of plastic. We have only 11 metric tons per capita per annum, while all other countries, you can see I have given the figures. Next, please. So I would like to ask all of you whether you consider plastic as a boon or bane. So it is both basically. Next please. So this is why boon, because we know that it is an excellent material, it has very good properties, it can be recycled so many times, it is so cheap, it is non-conductive, so many properties I have tried to list, which you can see. And the most important is plastic has become common man's friend and poor man's need. The plastic is now, means we have discovered 50 years back, there was no plastic, but we have discovered as an alternative to all those metal and all those, but now it has become the need of the poor man. Next, please. Globally, we make around 400 million tons of plastic, and it is forecast that it will be doubled, and out of which 36% is single-use plastic. And around the world, 1 million plastic bottles are purchased every minute, okay? And 5 trillion plastic bags are used every year. And out of whatever, we recycle 9% of plastic, 50% goes to the landfill, and 22% is mismanaged, out of which is littered and which is going to the oceans and all those, and 90% is incinerated. Can you imagine plastic being incinerated? So just now I'm coming from Lahore and Spiti. There, every household, they incinerate their waste. There is no waste management system. They incinerate only. And I asked them, ki, why do you incinerate waste? Nahi, madam, hum log to sab raat ko jala dete hain. So can you imagine plastic also getting burnt in all these? We go there for what do you call pure air and all those, but they themselves are polluting their air. And it has been estimated that if we manage our plastic waste properly, then we can create 14 lakhs job. And this is an $2 billion opportunity in the plastic waste itself. Next, please. Why Bain? Because everything goes to the landfill, and out of 400 million tons, 280 million tons have been discarded on land, and 12 million tons is likely to be landfill by 2050. And you all know our Delhi being I keep telling that this is a mountain city, we have so many big mountains. Next, please. I think this is the most important National Geography's magazine, which raised the problem, and they had raised that planet or plastic or planet. And by that only, by 2018, the theme was Beat the Plastic, and India had hosted that World Environment that time. So it is estimated that there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. We all know, I'm not going into the details. And $13 billion damage is done to the marine ecosystem. Next, please. Plastic waste, as I told you just now, it is enough opportunity in plastic itself. Next. These are the alarming pictures that what we are doing to the ecosystem or the marine animals. These are the all National Geography pictures, and those only raise the concern. Next, please. I think, how many of you know what are these pictures for? Among the participants, not from GIZ. Any one of you can tell me what is this or this? These are all, there are 7 Pacific gyres in Pacific Ocean. And these are only plastic and plastic and plastic, wherever, jitni dur tak aapki nigah jati hai, plastic hi dikhta hai. So the government and the international bodies are concerned about these plastic gyres because they are on the surface, they are obstructing oxygen inside, and there can be quite a dam. And this is on that side, left side, there is a picture of a dolphin, which was dead dolphin, and when it is 1 ton or something, 10 ton or 5 ton, something, I've forgotten the figures, that much plastic was taken out of its stomach. Next, please. So how much plastic do we generate in our country? There is no authentic data. CPCB in 2010 and 12 in 60 cities, they had done a survey, and as per that, 9.4 million tons of per annum we generate. But CPCB's own website gives lesser, which I completely disagree, because plastic use has been increasing. With the COVID, throw culture has come more. So it cannot be lesser than that. But that is why I stick to these figures, old figures, 9.5. And per capita generation has doubled in last 5 years. Yeah, and we are the fifth most largest plastic waste generator country. We our production and what you call utilization is lesser than other countries, but our production of waste is quite high because of the sheer population number. And latest annual report says that 3.5 million tons per annum only. Next, please. Uh, we have in our country the plastic recycling, thankfully, is very good. Just now you all must be knowing there was an international negotiation committee's meeting. The last third negotiation committee, they have released the figures, and international figures are, earlier we used to say 14%, but only 9% is being recycled. While we in our country have a good recycling, plastic recycling, which is good, and McKinsey has told that if we can manage our plastic waste properly, by 2030, we will have five-fold increase in the recycling. Next, please. The same is the figures for electronic waste. Next. India, we are the third largest country of e-waste generator. You all must be knowing fifth largest in the plastic waste and third largest. Earlier we were fifth, but now we have started. We are fifth largest, and there has been a 5 times generation of e-waste world over, and it is expected to double if nothing has been done. And the people come out various figures, like few days back I was reading a figure of solar waste panel waste. So they said if you line up the solar panel waste in one by one, you can go from here till moon. By 2025, you will have that much solar waste generated. Likewise, they have done this thing is that 1.55 million tons, 40 tons of truck forming a bumper to bumper line encircling the equator. Whatever plastic waste we are generating. And only 2022 point is properly collected. Next, please. We all know that what are the various elements in our all jitne bhi aapke paas smartphones hain, various elements which in the periodic table, so few of the elements are toxic, but few of the elements are precious, like palladium or gold, silver. These are all, and due to that only a smartphone is made, means each phone has a content of silver, palladium, gold, everything. Next, please. So India, हम लोगों का ever increasing quantities of precious metals and rare earths are required for our electronic devices. We have a big targets, some 10 lakh million phones we will be making and we will be exporting. You must be knowing few years back, our Prime Minister had inaugurated few industries here. So we have big targets for electronic waste. So just to give you a small idea that for making 40 mobile phones, you need 1 gram of gold. And for 1 gram of gold, you need to have 1 ton of ore. And you know the gold ore extraction, how difficult it is. So just to give you, an average mobile phone's life is 2 to 4 years. So how important it is to conserve the electronic gadgets as well as, and this is just to give you the last G7 meetings, all the heads of the 7 countries, means world over there is an furor about the e-waste and so to bring the world's attention, they had made everybody's faces with the e-waste. Next, please. So India is the 3rd largest producer, and I think probably I have already told that 5 million phones. Next, please. So next. What are the electronic items coming under, means what we call the electronic waste. So till last year, there were only 21 articles. But now with the new rules, 106 items in India are considered as electronic, and once they finish their shelf life or they are go bad, it is called the electronic waste. And in various categories I have tried to list here. You can go through in the rules also it is given. Next please. So these are the various rules for all these which you all must be knowing. In 2016 we came out with a complete new regime. Next please. Despite all those rules and all those things, we still have this. This is the reality of our country. Next. Next. ये सारा reality है. We keep burning. Next. Yes. उसको आप वो करते जाइए. This is how we extract copper in our country. While in other countries there are proper cable recycling facilities. Next please. Next, next, next करते जाइए जल्दी जल्दी. We employ child labor. Next करते जाइए. नहीं अब एक इसका पीछा. So what is the solution? Solution is sustainable. What do you call sustainable technological solutions as well as the what do you call sustainable managed both plastic and we have found in the government that EPR is the most potent instrument for sustainably managing the plastic and electronic waste both, and it is towards the sustainable development. And this is affordable technology, scientific approach, all these are all usual. Next please. So what is EPR? EPR, you all must be knowing that extended producer's responsibility, where the producer is responsible for its product, not only till his gate. Earlier he was responsible only till his gate, but now till the end of the life of his product, beyond the, but the whole thing is based on the polluter pays principle. And next please. So polluter pays principle, I have given a slight history how it evolved in our country. You must be knowing in 1996 the landmark judgment of Delaveer, Justice Delaveer, where H acid factory, they had polluted the whole area. They were throwing their waste just like that, and the whole what do you call wells, they had become Coca-Cola color, and the whole land was completely black. So after that the came, and this the landmark judgment. He asked to company to pay 36 crores that time, and besides the remediation. So he did the remediation. And next please. So this is basically EPR is a symbiosis between the industries and the waste management. And earlier we used to say cradle to grave, but now there are no graves, only cradle to cradle to cradle. Well, a linear economy is make, take, make, dispose of. But now we do not dispose as per the circular economy or EPR. The whole material in the loop, circular means cycle mein. So that is what the basic principle is. And to make very more from the less. This is the concept basically. And here we do not see only the one life cycle. We do many life cycles of the material. So that is the basic EPR and circular economy. Next please, fast. End of the, I think this is all, we all know that this is the post-consumer. This is basically for post-consumer, making the producers responsible. Next please. And this is a big opportunity for producers also to make the environmental, social and economic cost into the product itself. So this EPR is a big potent, very big potent tool, and it can incentivize producers to maximize the material benefits, because once he is responsible for his product, he has to recycle, he has to collect it back, he has to recycle. That means he will be more careful that he will be make it more recyclable. He will make it something which he can recover. So material will be, he will pay more attention to it. And he will design his product for the environment. Next please. This is the famous butterfly. Yesterday also someone was talking butterfly. So this is the famous butterfly diagram of Ellen MacArthur, who first discovered the circular economy. Next please. So in world over, these are the various products which are under EPR, and soon we are also going to have auto policy we already have, and I'm told that we are making the rules also for auto batteries. Already we have the EPR rules, for tires, already we have EPR rules. Packaging material, beverages, containers, bottles and cans, these are already. And fly ash, recently we have modified the fly ash notification. Next, please. So these are various implementation methods that it can be voluntary or for the collect back, buy back, various depository scheme, various schemes are there for implementing EPR. Next. The green dot system of the Germany is the most famous and 30 years old, and now they are going all over the world also, and we are also becoming part of that system. Yeah, next please. Next. So what is the basic in requirement in plastic waste as well as the e-waste is the complete paradigm shift is required. That waste, we do not consider waste as waste. This resource, wealth, people start thinking that it's gold, but it is gold also because Tokyo Olympics, all the gold medals, they had given medals, gold extracted out of e-waste. So this is gold also, but it is not the other, but it is resource. Next, please. And the zero waste going to landfill. This is the wishful thinking, but all our rules are based on this principle only, that zero waste. So our effort should also be that we should send as little as, there was an, what do you call, study done in Pune. They started segregating 10 out of 10 lakh, 10 tons, there only 2 tons of waste was going to the landfill. Remaining all they were able to reuse, recycle, all that. So only non-reactive, non-residual waste should go. Next, please. We all know this is waste minimization should be the immediate, and reuse, recycle, and we give the minimum emphasis on. Now we have introduced co-processing also. Yesterday, Mr. Ullas, he presented on co-processing. So we have introduced co-processing also into the rules. And landfill is the least preferred way. Next, please. These are the rule 17 is for of solid waste. People think that solid waste management doesn't have EPR component, but it has. So rule 17 says that tin, plastic packaging, and they will be giving what you call financial assistance to the municipal bodies. Next. Fast karte jaiye, sorry. These are the rules basically. Next. These are the so many amendments after the rules 2016 also, the plastic waste amendments, and recent on 14th March 2024, there was a recent amendment on plastic waste also. Yeah, next please. Yeah, this is the heart of everything, my talk, that EPR now completely focuses on circular economy or whatever we may call it. So the 4 categories, all producers, importers, brand owners, and plastic waste processors, they come into the EPR regime. And the 4 categories of waste, which will become under the EPR regime, and rigid plastic, flexible material, multi-layered, and plastic sheets. These are all now in the EPR regime. Next, please. These, इसको छोड़िए, register करना होता है सबको, like everyone has to register on the portal of CPCB and SPCB. CPCB has come out with a centralized portal. Yeah, next, please. So this is again the targets given for various categories, that by 2022 they had to recollect 25% of their waste. And now you can see the emphasis here is recycling obligations excluding EOL. EOL is end of the life. And recycled content. Now every producer who is making any product by 2025, he will have to have 25% of its content as a recycled content into his product. So that will save the virgin material and give an emphasis to the recycling. And reuse, again, 10 to 70%. All that's hard plastic, HDPE, shampoo bottles, all these cans, they need to reuse their cans and plastic packaging after, say, 2024-25. So next year, this year, they have to show that they have reused 10% of their hard HDPE hard packaging. Yeah, next please. These are the various four lines where plastic can be used. You all must be knowing India has made 1 lakh kilometer of road out of plastic waste. Apne Nitin Gadkari ji, he keeps boasting about it that we have made 1 lakh kilometer of road by plastic waste. Plasma pyrolysis is picking up, and now the mechanical chemical recycling, like converting plastic into the monomer itself, is also now picking up. Next, please. This is, yeah, a few days back only, this is the dashboard of CPCB, that how many brand owners, importers, they are registered with the CPCB. So now this is EPR is picking up. Next, please. These next targets hain ye. These I could find a few, means this is a requirement that each plastic bag needs to be labeled. That who is the uska registration number, who is the manufacturer, uska thickness kitna hai, but nobody, we don't find anyone. I could locate one, so I have taken a picture. Next, please. These are the various 7 classifications of plastic, which next, yeah. Single-use plastic, you all know that we have banned quite a number of articles under this single-use plastic ban by 12th August 2021. Next, please. These are all banned items. Next. And this is a myth that people start saying that these non-woven plastic bags, these are not plastic. People think these are kapda hai. Logon ko itni wo hai ki they do not know. They think that it is cloth. But this is again, and this is more dangerous than the plastic bags because this is not recyclable. But government has now come out with the thickness and GSM specification for these also. Next, please. Aage kar dijiye. Yeah, this is a very important one thing that now the government has shifted its regime from what do you call the court cases and all those to environmental compensation. So there are no court cases in the what do you call NGT में जो जाता है, पर NGT also again gives the environmental compensation, and they had only ordered CPCB to come out with the formula for environmental compensation. So now you will file each and every waste. If the people do not follow that, the environmental compensation formula is given. How much environmental compensation? So this is some of the guidelines for plastic waste which CPCB has come out. And next, please. So minimum is 5,000 per ton per ton. पीछे जाइएगा. 5,000 per ton. Yeah, per ton 5,000 they have to pay as environmental compensation. Next, please. So this is, and not only the producers, the city, the authorities also have to pay if they cannot manage the plastic waste in their cities. So they have come out with the environmental compensation. Next, please. आगे करते जाइए. आगे कर लीजिए. हाँ. This is, yeah, some of the very important that international treaty. The world over there is now a movement towards reducing plastic production, not waste, plastic production. They think that if when you treat at the root, so there are four meetings have happened for this, and sooner the plastic treaty, international plastic treaty is coming. Next, please. This is the base document for all these negotiations of plastic. Next. This is the reduction they are trying to in plastic, and they are trying more on recycling, reducing lesser on plastic production. Next, please. EPR again for e-waste. We have so many amendments. Next. These are all the various entities where the EPR will be applicable who are dealing with e-waste. Next, please. 106 listed, and it is same principle is the same, that they have to collect back and they have to put into either recycling or reuse or put the recycled content. PV solar panel waste has also been brought into the e-waste, but there is, for the present, there is no technology for recycling, so that is why the ministry has allowed to store it up to 2034. 35. Next, please. So these are some of the targets again for e-waste also. Next. This is the dashboard of CPCB where how many have registered. Next. Next karte jaiye. These are all. And world over now there is more emphasis towards repair. So now you must be knowing European countries are sending their people to our country for skilling them for repair. In our country we already have, but world over the movement is, because EPR, they say you do not discard the product, you have the parts which can be repairable. Next please. Still, the subject, EPR subject, is like an elephant and everyone interpreting in its own terms, but still country has made quite a good progress in EPR also. Next, please. So this is all about the government initiatives and what legally we are doing. But what we can do, we all should be, we as equally responsible for both the kind of waste. These we use, we are the users, we are the consumers. Next. So what should we, let's do our bit. Next. So we change our attitude, and behavioral change is needed the most, because like I told you, in Lahore and Spiti they are burning. So they say नहीं हम तो burn ही करते हैं, उनको सुनना ही नहीं है किसी का. So behavioral change is very much needed. We need to create massive awareness programs. I think half of our problem is people do not know. Even अभी भी लोगों को ये नहीं पता है अपने घर का e-waste कहाँ डालना है. People throw in the dustbins only. While as per the rules, you are not supposed to throw your e-waste into the dustbins. So लोगों को पता ही नहीं है, तो major awareness programs चाहिए. And one green deed every day from 600, you must be knowing ministry has come out with a green app which has given 600 deeds. Out of you choose one deed which you can do every day. And rethink before use and use with care, which will minimize the waste. Refuse if it cannot be reused or recycled. Eliminate single-use plastic, because it is major, microplastic is getting into major problem. And world over now people are emphasizing, they are finding microplastics in drinking water, in placenta, blood, placenta of pregnant women. So everywhere the microplastic is there. So please, whatever we can eliminate microplastic. Install free public dispenser, water dispensers in offices instead of plastic bottles. Yesterday also I was thinking there are so many these small bottles, so people drink this much water. Now there is a movement towards water also. कि at house you offer people jug or glass दे दो, उनको लेना है जितना पानी लेना है उतना लेंगे. Because normally people drink जरा सा पानी and then they what do you call, throw that water. And so much water we are wasting just like that. So, and iske pehle please. Yeah, so next. And this is my great appeal to everyone, and this is my mantra: segregate, segregate, segregate. Infinite time I can tell that segregate, please start segregating. With great this thing in discussion for 6 years we have discussed, and we have put this segregation in 3 streams into the rules. Everywhere you will see, if we segregate, we can recover our material so beautifully, and we do not soil our recyclable material also. So segregate is the mantra, segregate at source. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is one of the, like in other countries. Next, please. This is every mall, there are the bins placed in other countries. So you can take your paper waste, plastic waste, cans. In our country, we have kabadi walas, but still there are so much waste which we do not. No, but now people are starting this also. The municipal bodies are starting. They have written plastic waste, paper waste. I have seen many places. Yeah, so they are starting. Next, please. Yeah, so we can, now there are technologies available. This is the Khamba technology. We can make compost of our own biodegradable waste, food waste and kitchen waste. Next, please. Now the technology has come that small gas, you make the biogas, you can make out of your food waste, you can make biogas, and which can be used for cooking purposes. Do not litter, do not soil, do not open burning. We do not do, but please make other people aware. Yeah, next please. And as we used to say 3 R's, but now I keep saying these are 9 R's. These are repair, remodel, recover, replenish, refurbish, reduce, and the last version is rethink. This is the most important. Whatever we are doing in life, you rethink. Yeah, next please. Pay user fee. मैंने देखा है लोग 30 रुपए देने के लिए भी लड़ते हैं. Means they don't want to pay the municipal bodies their user fee. So I would appeal that हम लोग we are all educated, but मैंने educated लोगों को भी देखा है झगड़ा करते हुए कि हम पे और कहीं पे भी अपना what do you call in polybag में भर के कहीं पे भी waste फेंक के आ जाते हैं. So please pay user fee and manage waste in the events also. इतने भंडारास इन अपनी country में होते हैं and they throw all the glasses and plates and everything on the side on the road only. So every event as per rule they are required to inform the local body and have the proper collection system for waste. Yeah, next please. Use, there are now beautiful products are being made out of plastics, out of e-waste. So many things are being, people are quite innovative. So please start using all such recycled like all these bags and pots and they made out of recycled plastic. Yeah, next please. Explore material exchange and deposit refund scheme. Now all the big brands, they have started depository scheme. When you buy anything, they will put some money for, besides they will take, and when you return it back, now even the Nestle has started a scheme. If you return them 10 or 10 Maggie empty wrappers, they will give you one wrapper, one Maggie free. So likewise, the big fridge and all these big brands, they give back your deposit for this. And the next, please. So, and help local government to building more robust. This is the most responsibility. We keep blaming government कि ये नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते, पर हम क्या कर रहे हैं ये हम नहीं देखते हैं basically. Next, please. And the last one, please start planting more and more trees. We have the least per capita tree coverage in our country. So this is also out of the context, but this is also important. Next, please. So in the end, I would say 7 billion dreams, one planet, consume with care. Next, there is no planet B. This is the only planet we have. And I would like to bring to your notice our ministry's logo, which says Prakriti Rakshite Rakshita. Nature protects if she is protected. So we need nature. Nature doesn't need us. So we need to protect nature. And the more conserve, the less, means more conserve we do, lesser consumption, lesser waste, lesser damage to the nature. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the patient hearing. Any questions?